Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shauna, or you can call me Mismooncrystal. Today we are doing a tarot reading for Monday, June 22nd, 2020. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you for those of you that have subscribed to my Patreon channel. I appreciate it so much. Also, I am still running my $5 question reading, so if you're interested in that, you can find all that information in my description below. And as you can see, you guys, I'm doing something a little bit different. I always like to switch things up. I really like to make sure that you guys are happy with these readings. So we're going to try this and see if you guys like them. I really wanted to start to focus on the cards too. And I'll still do my videos where, of course, I show my face and talk, but I just think it's important because I know you guys are really paying attention and really trying to get the most that you can out of the reading. So we're going to just focus on the cards as well, too, this time. So we're trying to get the energy for June the 22nd, 2020, and just see what messages are coming through. Ooh, already. The Devil card. What energy? And these are just going to be completely off intuition. Sometimes I look at astrology afterwards. I'm going to do that on my Patreon. I'm going to dedicate that to more astrology stuff too. And we're just going to do a lot of channeling messages here. We still are in Mercury retrograde, my friends, and I'm telling you, I can definitely feel it. Let me know if you guys can. And we just had this new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. We're in a new season. So, and I really felt that this new moon energy was really going to be big. I think I say that every time, but honestly, this is like pivotal stuff, I feel like, at this point. So we have the Devil card, we have the Son of Wands, we have the Five of Cups, we have Temperance, and we have the Eight of Wands, my friends. So with this Devil card here, and I want to get some clarity on that one as well, but I'm actually just staring at the fire right now underneath his feet and then seeing the Son of Wands next to him. There's definitely a lot of, masculine fire energy today, and I almost feel like you're feeling ungrounded, unsettled, and attached to something, but you're not able to really get your thoughts all together at this moment. And then with this Son of Wands, that would be the Page of Wands as well too. But I feel that maybe, like I said, you're having to make a decision. You're trying to make a change here, but your mind is really kind of stuck in the past and something else. Something else is overwhelming and clouding your judgment. And we're seeing this Five of Cups also, you guys. So that means that, you're making a decision for change again. So we talked about how this new moon solar eclipse was all about change. And I do feel that, we may be feeling that energy still. We may still be going through these changes that I was talking about. Let's draw on this Devil card just to get some clarity. Oh, okay. Today is going to be a big day, I feel like. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands and we have the Ace of Swords. We were getting Ace of Swords last week a lot, you guys, and we're still getting it. So this is still about communication. This is still about that air energy and getting new ideas and thoughts. That's what I kept feeling, like this all over the place energy keeps happening. And we're seeing this Five of Wands as well too. Definitely scattered thoughts. And it's because this energy is so big, you guys, and with everything that is going on in the world, we're picking up all of this. So it is kind of hard to make sure that we're doing the right thing, that we're picking up the right messages. And so, of course, I always say make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself right now, because that is the most important thing that you can do while you align to your desires. See why the Devil is here. We have the Seven of Swords. There's a secret being kept that you're holding on to. Something that you're afraid to tell someone. Something that you're afraid to bring out, you guys, is what I'm feeling immediately. And it's actually binding you to a situation at this point. That is part of why this decision hasn't been able to be made yet, I feel. There's just this emotional attachment to, I feel like almost telling someone what is going on, what you're really thinking, those sort of things. We have the Temperance as well, too. Let's see. some more fire energy, but some positive fire energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're almost being fated and pushed into a direction today. An overwhelming direction. It's so much so that it's like it has to come out right now. We have the Six of Wands also. Let's see here. And the Sun. I like that. We've been talking about the Sun for the last week, which I really, which we had a solar eclipse, so this makes sense. We've been really trying to figure out who our authentic self is, and how we want to portray ourselves to the world. What makes us happy? We've been talking about the solar plexus also. Today, I feel there may be some energy, though, some conflict, some things that have to come out and be said. There are some secrets that are being held, and they're really just making the situation worse at this point. They're weighing you down at this point, or weighing this person down. So I feel like they're going to want to step up and, you know, say something. I think I said Six of Wands earlier. This is Seven of Wands. I'm sorry. But there is something that has to be said, that has to come out. And we're seeing a lot of movement today, a lot of things happening. But as you can see, I feel like once this comes out, once you're able to speak your piece and say what you mean, it's going to start to remove the scattered energies that you're feeling, and it's going to start to collect them to where they're more organized, to where things start to make sense more now. And that's what I'm seeing as like almost the day progresses, that, you know, you're holding on to this thing, and you know eventually you have to say something to change directions, to make this decision, to do something different. And it is sad and upsetting, but at the same time, it's for your highest good. You can feel that it is, I feel like also, but you're finally able to communicate this. And once you're able to communicate this to this person, or they're able to communicate it to you, then you guys are going to start to feel better. You're going to be able to actually put some things together. And with this Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to see a physical change. And then you're going to see things starting to come together. All right, my friends, so I wanted to draw a few oracle messages for you too for the day, because I love oracle cards, and just see what comes through for the collective for June 22nd. Time for a beginner mind. I like this. It's to me like starting over and thinking of things a little more simply, because we have been holding on to these thoughts. These thoughts are weighing us down at this point, and once that happens, it becomes to where, you know, it almost consumes your mind the way that you're thinking. So kind of just taking a step back and thinking it from almost a simpler perspective, like this is going to make me feel better. This is going to be good for me in this situation. It's going to be a good thing for you to do here. Let's see what else comes out. Definitely see changes happening today. We have 2 5s, you guys. You can expect big changes. I feel like you're going to see them physically as well too, coming together. But like I said, I feel this is going to be positive by the end of the day. Once, you know, this comes out, let's see, be peace. So during, you know, the whole thing, because I sense there's going to be some tension, not too much, really a lot of sadness, but make sure that the whole time that you're coming from a place of love and peace. All right. Draw some Moonology since we just had our new moon. Let's see what comes out. What messages do we need to hear for June 22nd, 2020? A new start is coming. So that is what I'm feeling. We're seeing these 5s here, and I kind of showed you how I felt the day was going to progress. Some secrets are getting uncovered here. We're having to come out and kind of switch our direction. And yes, it is going to be sad and upsetting, but we know this is for our growth, for our highest good. It's something that's really going to kind of get us out there on this path that we're needing to be on. It's kind of the I like this with the fire like this. It's like the fire that you needed to get going in the right direction. And you kind of can see your path clearly now too, where before we had the 5 of Wands and it's more this scattered energy. You know, today you're going to be able to start to get some clarity with this situation so you can make decisions. And of course, when I see the Wheel of Fortune, this is all about karma. This is about your soul path. This is about growing these things and expanding them. So let's do another Moonology card. The answers you need are coming. Definitely. So the first part of the day may not seem, you know, like that is happening. But I feel by the end of the day, you're going to have the answers and you're going to know what you have to do. Everything's going to make more sense, like I said, and be clearer for you guys. And I love these. This is the Yogic Path deck. Oh, I got 2 already. We have 2 deities, and you know I cannot pronounce these. I'm sorry, one day I hope I will be able to. But both of these are talking about achieving and following your desires right now, which is what we're doing, you guys. We're following our soul paths. We're aligning to them, and they're kind of messy, and things are all over the place at this point. But then this card is a reminder, too, to make sure that you're taking time to breathe. And it's just like the be peace. You know, you can always take and recenter and ground yourself back in your mind to being peace, to being love, and knowing that you are on the right path. I love this too because, you know, you can create space in between your breath, and as you do that, you kind of get more peace and quiet as well too. You know, the longer you can kind of have that silence in between breaths is more peace that you can bring to yourself. I've been actually looking a lot more into breath work and learning more about it, so I really am enjoying that, and I'll talk more about it as well too. But breath is our life force, so I feel that it's very important. The more that we work with it, I feel more life force that we have. And then obviously things that shorten our breath, things that makes us anxious, that actually stresses our mind out, puts us in a fight or flight response, and then we're not able to think clear anymore because we're in this, you know, animalistic almost kind of mentality to where it's just, I have to survive. So it's about getting your mind out of that space, because I sense that that's what it's been before. It's been fear, it's been anxiety, but this thing is coming to the surface. It's time that it comes to the surface. There's going to be some tension, but if you can really focus, I feel like by the end of the day, you're going to feel even better. When we have the Sun card, the Sun is coming out. You're going to be closer to your authentic self, to your own desires, and to your own soul path, and you're going to feel good about that. Because I know over the last week, it's been a lot going on with making these decisions as we move into this, you know, we had the solar eclipse and new moon. And I feel that today, you know, on Monday, we're going to actually be feeling a lot better by the end of the day. All right, my dear friends, if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and notify. And as always, I hope you have a super blessed day. Thank you for watching.